So, it's Team of the Week number 24 on Wednesday, and in this video today we're going to predict which informs could be featuring. If you need to get your hands on some coins to improve your ultimate team, then check out the link in the description, igvault.com, and if you use the code Kieron at checkout, you'll get yourself a pretty nice discount. Now, before we talk about the Team of the Week this week, it's worth mentioning that the Player Days promo thing is going to be this week apparently, according to leaks on Twitter. So, with that in mind, there is a chance that EA might juice up the Team of the Week a little bit, just to get people to buy into the pack offers that are probably coming. So yeah, look out for that. And because of that, I'm going to be a bit generous with some of the inform that I'm going to give in this video, because I reckon EA will probably do the same. Anyway, as per usual, if you could leave a like rating on the video, that would be great, and be sure to be active in the comments. Let me know who you think will pick up an inform this week. So, the first player we're going to talk about this week is Manchester United's Dean Henderson, who I think can get in for his performance in the win against Manchester City. Now, I feel confident in saying this game will produce an inform. It's just going to be a case of which player will EA go for, and I think the two options are pretty clear. You've got Dean Henderson, or you've got Luke Shaw, who got a goal and a clean sheet in this game. But I've opted for the goalkeeper, who made some nice saves and also helped set up one of the goals as well. Didn't get credit with the assist, obviously, but was heavily involved in setting up attacks in this match. Next, we have Kaderabek will go for actually. He got 2 assists in a 2-1 win against Wolfsburg for Hoffenheim. No clean sheet for him, but a good performance offensively could certainly be enough to seal the inform. We then move on to Gilbert, who got himself a goal in a 1-0 win against Monaco. Also got an assist as a defender, and on top of that, also got the 8 match rating from the keep, which that alone should be enough to see him pick up an inform item this week. So yeah, get used to seeing that face, because it's going to be in literally every single red pick come Thursday. Jonathan David's Want to Watch card should finally be getting boosted this week for his performance midweek. He got 2 goals in a 2-0 win against Marseille. Also got an 8 match rating from the keep, and like I've already touched on, that's a very, very good rating to get from that publication. So with that in mind, I feel like his chances of getting an inform this week are very good. Although, like I said in yesterday's video, who cares? Because we've got a future stars, Jonathan David, in the game now, which is just so much better. So yeah, I don't think people will be too bothered about this one, but hopefully it does get boosted nonetheless. Then we come on to Ilicic, who is a player who always gets good looking items in Ultimate Team. If you ignore the pace, his card is literally outstanding, but because his pace just isn't there, even with a chem style it's not there, he's just so unusable in the game, which is frustrating. But anyway, midweek on Wednesday, a goal and a assist in a 5-1 win against Crotone, a 7.5 match rating from Gazzetta, and that is why we have included him. And then we have another Serie A player in the form of Alexis Sanchez, who got 2 goals in a 2-1 win against Parma. Also got a good match rating as well, so because of that, yeah, he's going to get in. And I believe he played in a striker role as well, so it would be position change in form, which I think is very, very nice. Jordi Alba is the next player to talk about. Now, this is a bit of a pun, and I've got a few of these in my predictions this week, but we're going to go for it. A goal for him and a clean sheet in a 2-0 win against Osasuna, and yeah, maybe it could happen. It's one of them ones that I'm not really all that confident in, but it just seems like an EA pick to me. In this game, Messi got 2 assists, but obviously due to his recent Player of the Month card, I doubt he'll be picking up an inform anytime soon. So the next best option from this match is, of course, the defender, who hopefully does get in, because that could be a pretty nice card. As we switch over now to another Spaniard, we have Morata, who got 2 goals and a assist in a 3-1 win against Lazio, and to be honest, I just think that'll be enough. But midweek, he also got a goal as well. On Tuesday, he got a goal in a win against Spezia. So 3 goals and 1 assist over 2 games. I think that'll be enough to see him get in. And he's another one of these players who has a really, really nice looking item. Like, this card actually looks really good, but in game, I bet it doesn't perform that well. And I guess we'll find out on Wednesday. If he gets an inform, I'll review it, and we'll see if that comment is correct. But yeah, one of the goals in this game was a penalty, but as I said, don't think that will matter too much. Now, let's talk about Goretzka. I said it in yesterday's video. How in the world did he not get into last week's Team of the Week for 3 assists? It was insane. So last week, if you didn't know, Goretzka got 3 assists and Lewandowski got 2 goals. Like, it was a no-brainer to pick Goretzka over him, but they somehow decided to go with Lewandowski, and that's just stupid. And they've ended up paying for it now, because they look a bit daft, because now they can't put Luan in for a hat-trick this week. So they're going to have to go for Goretzka instead, who also scored in this game. So yeah, I'm going for Goretzka, and I feel pretty confident this week. They have to put him in, following on from last week's performance, and then backing it up with another goal this week. Goretzka will be in. I'll be very, very shocked if not. Now, just like I was taking a bit of a gamble on the Jordi Alba pick, I'm going to do the same with Riyad Mahrez. Now, in the midweek games, Manchester City won 4-1 against Wolves, and in this game, Gabriel Jesus scored twice and Mahrez got a goal. Now, the reason I've gone for Mahrez instead of Jesus is because Mahrez got man of the match, and I also think there might be a chance that they'll want to boost the headliner card as well. So that's why I am going with it. Not super confident, but there we go. There's been some weird teamed weeks this week, so who knows? Literally anyone could probably get it. As we now move on to Funes Mori, who got himself 2 goals and a assist in a midweek game where they won 6-1, and then on the weekend followed that up with a goal and a assist. So he's another one which I'm feeling pretty confident about making the team of the week. And then we come on to a really nice looking Brazilian inform, which shouldn't cost that much, but could actually be quite a nice card. Now, Romarinho actually got a Silver Star Silver inform earlier in the year. It's a pretty nice card, and now he could be getting another inform item, and I suspect he will because he got a hat-trick in a 4-2 win. One of the goals was a penalty, but there hasn't been too many hat-tricks this week, therefore I don't think that will cost him in the slightest. So yeah, potentially a pretty nice card here if it gets some pretty good boosts. Okay, so next up we have a pretty interesting item potentially anyway. On the screen right now we have a record breaker, Harry Kane. Now, straight up I'll say, I'm not sure he'll get a record breaker, but there's a chance he will. But more than likely it will be an inform, but we're going to put the record breaker in anyway just to, you know, jazz up the video. And there is a fair chance of it anyway. So he got 2 goals and 2 assists in a 4-1 win for Tottenham against Crystal Palace. And essentially, him and Son together broke the record for most goals between them as a duo in a single season. So yeah, there is a slim chance of a record breaker, but if I'm being honest, I think EA will probably go for just an inform instead. And if they're going to give him a record breaker, they'll probably give him and Son one outside of Team of the Week instead. So yeah, there's that. So probably inform Kane, but record breaker Kane just because it looks better in the video and, you know, thumbnail. Anyway, let's move on. We have Soloff, who in my opinion should have been inform in the previous week when Leipzig came back against Gladbach, but he wasn't. And anyway, he's followed that performance up with another good one, a goal and a assist against Freiburg. Definition of an inform player, he should get an inform in my opinion. There's actually been quite a lot of high scoring games in the past week, and there was one in the Dutch League, Feyenoord winning 6-0 against Venlo, 1 goal and 2 assists for Berghuis. Is it Berghuis or Berghuis? I don't know. Anyway, I think he's going to get in. I hope he does anyway, but there are other options from this match. You've got the Brazilian centre-back whose name has eluded me, and you've also got Tornstret, the midfielder. So yeah, I'm going to go for the winger. Well, this is pretty terrifying, isn't it? We have a potential hero, Ryan Kent. If you weren't aware, Rangers won the Scottish Premier League this week, or at least it was confirmed that they'd won it mathematically. So obviously this game's still to be played, but they have now officially won the title. So with that in mind, I think there's a chance that they get themselves a hero item this week. And Ryan Kent got a goal and a assist in their latest win, in a 3-0 win against St Mirren. So yeah, this is I don't like this. I just hope the card isn't as good as it was in previous years. I think the inform this year that he got was decent, but it was nowhere near as OP as last year's road to the finals. So I guess we'll have to wait and see how this item does indeed perform in game, should it happen. They might not go with a hero card, they might just give him an inform instead, but I think a hero card would be deserved, especially considering Rangers are still unbeaten in that league this year. If they don't give the special item to Kent, I think there's a chance that Goldson gets in instead. Anywho, we now talk about Matt J, who got himself a hat-trick in a 4-0 win. Unsure why his player face hasn't loaded on that card, but there we go. We've also got Regani, who got himself a goal and kept a clean sheet in a 1-0 win against Bologna. We've got Gironen, whose name I somehow have struggled with. He made 7 saves and kept a clean sheet in a 1-0 win in the Serie B. And then we have another goalkeeper. I'm going for 3 keepers this week. We've got Siegrist, who made 12 saves, which is pretty mad, in a 0-0 draw against Celtic. Now, sometimes goalkeepers like this do get ignored despite the mass amount of saves, but this draw essentially confirmed that Rangers win the title mathematically, like we've already discussed with Kent. So because of that, I just had to include him, and I think there's a chance he could be in. 12 saves is mad. Like, in my opinion, any goalkeeper that makes like double-figure saves should be getting themselves in inform, so hopefully this one happens. Damiao got himself 2 goals and a assist in a 3-2 win for his side. Jamie McLaren got himself a goal and 2 assists assists in a 6-0 win against rivals Melbourne Victory, so I feel like his inform is guaranteed. Also, he got a goal and an assist in the next game as well. And then we have Insigne to finish us off, an 88 overall card potentially. He got 2 goals in a 3-1 win against Bologna. So guys, those are my predictions for Team of the Week number 24. Do bear in mind what I said at the start of the video. I do expect EA to be a bit more lenient this week with Team of the Week picks, just to sell those extra packs with the pack offers that are probably going to be available this week. So look out for that. Anyway, as per usual, if you could drop a like rating on the video, that'd be great. Be sure to comment as well. Let me know who you think will get an inform. Subscribe if you're new. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.